To my channel again. Today I'm going to bake a cake here, a poke cake, a hot chocolate poke cake. Tastes really good. So I'm going to show you step by step how I'm doing it. The wife is not at home today. I've decided to bake a cake here. So first of all, I'm going to show you I'm using Devil's Food. Use a package, it's 432 grams. Open the package. Throw it in here and you can see, put it in the bowl. And on the package it says you can do eggs, butter and vegetable oil. I chose to do butter. I find it tastes better with butter, so I'm going to use butter instead. And I do 4 eggs instead of 3 eggs, and also 1.5 cups of milk. Or 1.25 cups of milk. So I'm going to add all the ingredients and I mix it up and we'll start baking. So this is homemade butter that I made about a week ago. It's fresh butter. Add all the ingredients and I'm going to get my mixer plugged in here. Now we'll start mixing it up real well. Just give me a sec here. So we'll mix it up and we'll start baking it. What I do use palm spray, so that looks good for me. I'll use it. Level it out just a little bit here. Now I'm going to throw it in the oven. It's at 350, so the temperature is right. So we'll put it in the bake here and then we'll come back when we're done baking. I'm going to poke those holes. Use a 1/4-inch utensil or something. If you have any wooden spoon works as well. So, but this is what I had, so I figured I'd use this for today. So I'll show you how to do it. But don't go too deep, because then you won't go all the way to the bottom. Okay, so my next step is, and I know most people probably don't like this, I do want to surprise her a little bit. This is a Frangelico liqueur, so I'm going to quickly add just a little bit. I didn't mix it well, but anyway, I'll quickly do that. Add just a little bit. I wouldn't go more than a teaspoon probably for the whole cake, just a few drops here and there. You can see, just to give it a little extra flavor. I find it's very good. Okay, the next step is I'm going to now add the marshmallow fluff. What I do is I grab a container that's microwave safe, and here I have the marshmallow that I picked up. It's 16 ounces or 454 grams. So I'm going to put this in a bowl. Then we'll start heating it up at 20-second intervals. You don't want to go too long, because if it gets too hot you want to mix it in between, because it's so thick, and you want to make sure that you mix it, that it gets nice and smooth. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it'll work now. So I'm going to pour it on here now. You want to do it slowly, that it goes into the holes nicely. You can see it's Tastes wonderful when it's done. It's got such a good taste. After I'm finishing this, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for probably an hour or two. We'll see how long it takes to cool it off nicely. Then I'm going to come back and then we'll put the rest of the topping on here. Now I'm back again. Now the cake cooled off for an hour and a half, so it should be ready for the next step. So my next step is going to be, I'm going to take the Cool Whip. That has to be at room temperature. Don't have it frozen because then it doesn't work. It has to be warm, soft, so that you can actually work with it. What you do is put it in a bowl. Since it's a hot chocolate poke cake, we're going to add some hot chocolate here. So now what I did is I picked up one of these packages. It's a Tim Hortons caramel hot chocolate. What I normally do, I use 2 of these. You add them, you whip it. That tastes really good. So now we'll whisk it, mix it up nicely. Now we'll come and put it on here. As you can see, when it's soft, you can actually smooth it out nicely. Works so much nicer when it's soft. Now you see how the color changes? So beautiful. What I'll do next is add some, or heat up some chocolate chips. I'll probably do about 1/4 cup. Dark chocolate chips, as you can see. Throw them in here. And probably a little bit of cream. I think that's a good idea to add a little bit of cream here. Don't do much, no more than a teaspoon. So we'll put it in the microwave, heat it up at 30-second intervals as well. Now we'll quickly see if we can mix it up nicely. So we'll and here you can do pretty much anything you want. The sky's the limit, really. So what I like to do is I give it a little bit of swirls, and then that's it. Then it's ready to be tasted. You can see you can swirl it nicely. It looks nice. All right, there you have it. Now I'm back with the final results here. This is our cake that we baked a few minutes ago. You can see it's nice and gooey. Looks very moist, so we'll give it a try here. Take a bite. This is what it looks like with all the fluffy marshmallow you can see and the cream. So we'll give it a bite. Oh yeah. Tastes good.